Hello, welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. Erik and I, my co-host Erik Rimmer right here.
Hi.
We were just talking about how we didn't see each other for like a week, and it feels like a month because the week before that and the week before that, we spent like 3 days out of the week together.
I know.
And now I was lonely. I needed you this week.
I'm sorry.
I needed you. Am I needy? I'm kind of needy for you right now.
It's all right.
Okay.
I can manage you.
You're not going to push me away?
No, I can manage you.
Okay. I know. You can. You totally can. Oh, boy, do I have a story for you.
Do I want to hear it?
I have a feeling you already know about it, and you're not going to be nice about it. But
Firewife, I have a feel. Yeah, I have a feeling I know what you're going to talk about.
I'll give you the whole story and how it's going and everything. But I think, and what you want to tease something that you're going to talk about?
Hi, Manny. Yes.
Hey, Manny.
I would love to. And you're the root of the problem.
That's your host chat?
Mm-hmm. I was.
Erik's addicted to something.
Nope. Well, that and once again, embarrassed.
By something I did?
Yes.
What? Something I said?
No.
Okay. Oh boy. So, all right, we'll get to those two things and more after we talk about our fabulous sponsors. Let's start with ADR Wellness, and then we'll go to Baja Coast Realty. But first, ADR. New sponsor on the podcast, ADR Wellness, outpatient mental health clinics in San Diego.
ADR offers individual therapy, couples therapy, child and family therapy, and psychological testing.
Many of the clinicians also specialize in treatment of trauma and are trained in EMDR therapy.
ADR takes most insurance, Anthem, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Cigna, Aetna, Medicare, and TRICARE.
Go to adrwellness.com for more info. This weekend, I was in Mexico, and I went for a whole different reason, but I want to tell you that this friend and I stopped by the pyramid at Plaza Del Mar so I could show her what we've been talking about down in South Rosarito. She was blown away at this development. We ran into some people who actually lived in the condos there that start at 169, and you're overlooking the Pacific Ocean. I'm going to kill my dog.
Hold on. I'll handle this while you talk.
Okay. Anyway, these condos are so impeccably built. They're so sturdy and strong, and the finishes are so beautiful. And it's amazing that you can get this view in this quiet, quaint neighborhood for $169. A 1 bedroom, 1 bath. For 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, it's not much more than that. And I talked to some of the residents there, and they were laying out by the pool. They were drinking beers. They were having fun. I met a lady who moved down from Temecula, and she's going to actually move down totally. She only comes down on the weekends. But
nice.
She has had nothing but great things to say about Baja Coast Realty and dealing with them and buying her condo. And it was like super easy, and she couldn't be more happy. And so then I showed her also the homes that are at Plaza Del Mar. Gonna kill my dog.
Well, there's a reason for it.
I know there is, but Erik, you're the dog trainer here, or you claim to be. Can you help me out here?
I can try.
Can you? Why don't you do this? Will you take him up into my room and close the door?
Yes. Which one?
This has been going on all day.
Which one?
Take him into my room.
Elvis?
It does. Yeah, Elvis. Take him into my room. It doesn't close all the way, but it's enough that he won't get out. Oh my God. As I was saying, I'm going to take a deep breath. This has been going on all day. Then we drove about 5 miles to the north, and that's the second development, which is called Mission Viejo Sur. And this is 3 mid-rise buildings, again, right on the water. These are modern and impeccable and very light and airy and right on the ocean. And the day was so pretty, and you could see for miles just this vast ocean. So beautiful, floor to ceiling windows, and these start at just $249 for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, full on kitchen, living room, and that view. you have that view from every balcony in that development. If you want more information, go to BajaCoastRealty.com. You can always DM me because I'm always going down there. If you feel like you maybe want to go down there and check them out, I am more than happy to go with you. And we can talk to the salespeople there and the whole thing. So just let me know, DM Laura Kane After Dark, or just go to Baja Coast Realty. We really love this company, and we are really big fans of their developments.
We are.
Thank you. Did you put them in my room? Yes. All right. Let's talk about my house chat.
It's probably going to crap on your pillow.
I wouldn't be surprised. I probably deserve it. Let me take a sip of my water first. So, yes. This friend and I went to Mexico to go to this place called La Fonda, which is this really like rustic, kind of run down, but that's the charm of it, hotel and restaurant. And we stayed there on Friday night. And then Saturday, we went to see the two developments. And then on our way back from Mission Viejo Sur, we're going on the scenic road, and cars go fast on that road. It's almost like a freeway. And we see this black dog running 2 cars ahead of us, in and out of lanes. And we're like, oh no, that dog is going to get hit in a matter of seconds. We're going to witness it. Oh my God. Should we stop? And I just said, yes, we need to stop. So we pull over, we make a U-turn, pull into this dirt area off to the side, and another car had pulled off too. And it was this guy, kind of this grungy looking guy without a shirt on. He grabbed the dog, thank God. He held it in his arms. He's like, you want it? I'm like, I don't know. Are you going to take care of it? He says, I guess. I'm like, no, I'll take it. I just didn't trust it. So,
you have a very hard time saying no to anything free.
Shut up. It wasn't that it was free.
It's also a dog.
It was a dog. And I didn't know what I was going to do at that point, but I know that dogs that are running on the street in Mexico probably need care. So we went right to the vet in Rosarito, which was really close. Luckily, they were open. And this dog, while we were in the car, had his head on my lap the whole time and his whole body shoved down in the passenger seat, down where my feet were. And he just fell asleep. Like he'd been running for days. It felt like. It seemed like. He was really dirty and really thirsty. So we gave him some of Elvis's food and water, and he just scarfed that up.
That's where the problem started.
I know. I'm trying to be a good pack leader, but it's not working. But anyway, then, because Elvis was with us. He was with us in the back seat. And he was barking a little bit, but he didn't even really know what was going on. So we get to the vet. The vet checks him out. He says his back legs were swollen. He takes his temperature, doesn't have a temperature, and he said, well, you need to keep him for a couple days, see if he has diarrhea or vomiting or any of that stuff, because he might have, parvo, that horrible thing that those puppies get. Because he's a puppy, he's 5 months old, they said. And so I said, okay, I will do that. I will commit to doing that for the dog. So we bring the dog home. Where am I going to put this dog?
You were like Mother Teresa.
Well, I didn't do that to be called Mother Teresa. I didn't do that to be that way.
I'm going to go down to Mexico and see if I can get a statue made of you with just a bunch of barnyard animals around your feet.
People rescue dogs in Mexico all the time. But this was just my turn. It was my turn. And so I said, okay, let's bring him. Okay, I'm going to commit to a couple days, and we'll keep him separate from Elvis as much as possible. So the dog will have to sleep in the patio, but I'm sure it was a lot worse wherever he was. But I'm thinking he must have gotten away from somebody. He didn't have a collar or anything, but he's very sweet and he's very gentle. And I feel like somebody was taking care of him because he wasn't bony or anything. And his coat wasn't matted or anything. But so this is day 2. I come home from work, my 2 cactuses completely uprooted, Elvis's bed that he's borrowed completely torn up, and it's strewn everywhere in the patio. But I'm like, he's a puppy. He's gonna be a big boy because his paws are huge.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna let it slide. He's in a new place, and he pooped everywhere. And which is fine. We learned how to play catch and retrieve. Like he knows how to catch a stick and bring it back to me. And it's just, we've been playing. But Elvis, it's not working out. I read every single one of your comments.
So who are you selling Elvis to?
No one. My loyalty obviously is to Elvis. And if he can't get over having a friend or a brother, then I have to not let him go to somebody else.
Yeah.
Kind of selfish of him. Very conceited.
But I mean, how long do I give it? There's some people that said it took their dogs 3 weeks to get along. But then they're super close. Then they get really, really close.
I'd say yesterday was the line.
Why are you so mean about this? Why don't you think I should keep him? Because I already had a name tag made and it has my phone number on it.
One dog is enough.
If Elvis liked him, would you keep him?
Yes.
I mean, maybe they just need more time together.
Well,
I would say no.
when I did try to let Elvis into the patio just to sniff around, sniff his butt and somebody brought me a crate today. Thank you, Francis. Thank you so much for bringing me that crate. So now he can sleep in the crate at night. Immediately Elvis went for him. And then in turn, the dog started barking really mean at Elvis and then started jumping on top of Elvis. I'm like, oh, this is ugly. Oh no. I don't know what to do.
I feel another voice coming on.
What?
And this is going to be of a little old lady that looks into her crystal ball.
What?
And she's going to say something like, I see nothing but tragedy for everyone.
Oh, God.
That's quite the frequency you're vibrating at.
Thank
in the
you.
Universe.
I'm thinking that it's doable. I have a couple people that want the dog if I give the dog up. But
I would say those of you that want the dog, come by tomorrow morning.
No, I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow to get his shots.
Oh.
Come to the vet tomorrow morning.
Go meet Laura at the vet. What vet are you going to?
It's down in TJ, so I don't know yet. I feel like this dog really has bonded with me. I love this dog. He's so cute. And why can't I have two dogs?
No.
I see big dogs and small dogs friends all the time.
No.
Elvis is just used to being the king, and
No.
he will continue to be the king if this dog will learn the pecking order. I'm the queen bee, and then I rule the roost. Then Elvis, then the dog. Right?
Firewife was like, Erik, shh.
I know you're so mean. Why can't I have two dogs?
No.
It's not that much more expensive. In fact, the dog is eating all of the food that Elvis won't eat.
Good. You can send that food with the dog when the new parents pick it up.
All right, give me 4 reasons why I shouldn't keep the dog.
It's financially more expensive. It's way more than I think you can handle.
What if they keep each other company and play and stuff?
You take Elvis with you everywhere.
I do.
You are not taking 2 dogs with you everywhere.
Why not?
Absolutely not. I am putting my foot down.
And this dog looks like a lab. So I heard labs are super loyal and very good dogs to take wherever you go.
No, you are
Yeah,
not. You're going to be the
not
crazy dog lady.
There's people.
Of San Diego.
Okay,
No.
our friend Jodie's going to be on in a second to
Yeah.
talk 90 Day. She's got 2 dogs, a big and a small.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to her when she comes on.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's going to say, Laura, you should do it.
No.
Because
No.
it takes a minute
Say
for
no,
them
Jodie.
to get used to each
I'm
other.
going to need to talk to Jodie privately before she comes on the show.
My parents have 3 dogs. 2 are golden retriever. One's like it's an ugly poodle of some kind. And they all get along relatively.
Do you remember when they first met each other?
Yeah, so they had the small dog first, and then they got the 2 golden retrievers. And the small dog doesn't love them, but he definitely doesn't he tolerates them, and sometimes he'll play with them, but he's an old man too, so.
See, Heather said,
Just
needs
take
to walk
time.
twice a day, can't leave overnight, expensive.
Someone's a Debbie Downer.
It's going to get
I
big.
have a yard for him to run around in. It's not huge, but it's big enough.
She's gonna keep-
You'll have to take him on walks.
Yeah.
I take Elvis to the dog park like every other day.
Yeah, that's not going to work for this dog.
Why not? You know what? You don't know because you don't have a dog.
I had a huge dog.
But
for
you didn't
17
have
years.
two dogs.
No.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Jodie because she has experience. Or anybody that's
But
listening,
Jodie
please
also
comment.
has a big yard.
She has a huge yard.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. Okay, we'll talk to her when she comes on. No big deal. But that's my story. That my weekend took a crazy turn. But thank you for all the advice and all the names you guys gave me for people training and training videos and books and resources and people that take dogs from Mexico. So thank you for all that information. Like I said, I read every single comment and I still don't know what to do. All I know is he's being well taken care of right now.
Yes. Good for you, Mommy.
One day at a time. Hasn't been the greatest. It's been a challenging day again.
Gonna say somebody meet Laura at a drop-off point. Just pick a place.
I know the longer I have this dog, the more attached I'm going to become to this dog.
Yeah, so I'm saying rip the Band-Aid off like tomorrow morning.
But he has his name tag and my phone numbers on it.
You can keep
And
that
my
for Elvis.
address.
You can keep that for Elvis in case he loses one.
Or at least give it a couple days just to see.
Would you?
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Sorry, I'm just playing.
Enough.
If you really like the dog, I probably wouldn't like it. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Have you met the dog yet? Okay, you'll meet him in our break. You'll meet him.
I'm a big dog person though. So
I love dogs.
really,
I know you wouldn't think so.
you
I know.
convince me otherwise sometimes.
I love dogs.
You're just super practical and very, very
Practical.
practical.
Would you ever have a big dog, Eric?
I'd have a medium again. I wouldn't have a huge dog.
What's a
again.
Well, not like okay, not
That
like
dog
a-
would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's not
two
happening.
birds, one stone.
No,
There you
that's not
go.
happening.
Then I could see the dog all the time. You'd bring him over on Mondays.
Yeah.
Eric
Oh
would
my
definitely
God.
train it how to clean closets.
I definitely would.
Sniff out leopard print and
I'd train it to never rip anything to shreds, not to poop or pee in the house.
I think this dog's really trainable. I feel it.
Oh God! Well, you're not.
I
Gonna,
just need to know
you're
how
not
to
gonna
do
have
it.
him long enough to train him.
Okay.
There we
Well-
go.
we will see.
Yes. All right. So that's my host chat. And so it was a great weekend. It was a night in Mexico. It was really fun. Okay. So what's your host chat? And what am I being accused of?
Kane,
What?
remember last Thursday when you did that mask on me?
The magnetic mask.
Yes.
Elf revitalizing
The elf
mask.
revitalizing magnetic mask.
Yeah.
How did you? I know how I failed to notice it.
What? Notice what?
How did you let me walk out of your house with half that mask on my face?
I didn't notice.
Oh,
It's
boy,
a
then-
black mask. How could I not notice?
Well, because I have white pale skin
Right?
and a white beard.
Yes.
I didn't see it either.
Where was it?
It was all over here and up here. And I went to Vaughn's afterwards
I love it.
and could not figure out why everyone was staring at me like I had just fallen out of the sky.
That is beautiful. I love that you went to Vaughn's after.
I did. And so I got my car, looked in the rearview mirror, and it was dark, so I couldn't really see anything. Got home and took a glance at myself in my bathroom mirror.
Sorry.
Wait, but like, what,
I was panicked.
What's half your face? Like, I mean,
He's exaggerating.
no, I know. That's why I'm.
Here, up here, and then all up here was black.
There's no way she even put it on that much of your face.
I put it on. Didn't I put his whole face?
Just the
Yeah.
cheek.
Just the cheek.
Just right here.
And it's a little tricky getting it off.
Yeah.
With the magnet
So I
thing.
think when you were swooping it with the magnet,
I
it
swooped
got
some
into
back on.
places. Yeah.
I wonder what the people in Vaughn's thought.
I have no idea, but I was in there buying. We had a big training class the next day, and I was in there buying sodas and water for the training class, and I literally went to put the thing, and the girl goes, "No, don't touch anything. I have a wand." I should have known.
Was it the Vaughn's up here? They've seen worse, believe me.
I'm sure they have, but I should that should have tipped me off that something was not right.
And what's this bringing gummy bears this is the third Monday you've brought gummy bears.
Well, I bought the bag for you and I that had enough gummy bears in it to last us a lifetime.
And it's almost gone.
It's also like a reward system for good behavior and things like that.
Right, right.
So you're not getting any notice that I put it away.
What did I do? Oh, for the face mask.
No.
For what?
once the additional house guest is gone, then I'll give you gummy bears.
You have a heart of stone. You bleed sand.
All right, if he gets really gummy bears, I'll bring some if you keep the dog.
No,
Brian.
do not
Thank
reward
you,
her
Brian.
that way.
I will go double or nothing. Whatever Eric's
Brian.
This is good. This is getting good.
Oh, I'm feeling very, very.
I'm not. It's not passion. It's just I love playing devil's advocate.
You love stirring the pot. I love it.
Just a little.
Okay, so our friend Jodie is coming on now because
can't wait.
Jodie, come on down. Come join us at the big table over here. We have a lot of things in common, but the main thing we have in common is our love for a show called 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, you smell delicious.
What are you wearing?
Chanel.
Oh, darling.
Wow.
Which one? Chance or?
The Chance. There's two Chances. It's the pink one. It's the pink one.
Oh, yeah,
Chanel.
that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That smells so
It
good.
smells.
I know. I love that one too.
Yeah.
It'll match
Kind
your
of a
purse.
clean one. Yeah.
Okay, so there's we talked about the finale of 90 Day. It's just 90 Day, but they have a lot of offshoots of 90 Day. The current one that is running is 90 Day Happily Ever After, where they follow the couples after they get married and see how it's all working out. So we're about 3 episodes in now.
We're 5.
5? Okay, so I'm way behind then. I tried to catch up. They're an hour and a half long, so I tried today to catch up on all of them, and I couldn't do it.
It's hard. I was shocked when I went back to look. There's 5, but the first one was kind of boring, so.
They have to set the stage.
Have you watched the last 3 at least?
No, I have not.
Oh.
I watched up into the point where Soulja Boy and Kim got to Tanzania.
Yes.
Kim from San Diego
Kim.
got to see her man, Soulja Boy, who wants to get a second wife so he could have a
Right,
baby.
right.
Because she can't have a baby because she's
Because
our
she's
age.
too old. Yeah.
Wow.
And I asked her if she'd be on the podcast because I have her phone number from a while ago when we were going to have her on. She never texted me back. I think that they're under a really strict ruling. Like they have to talk to their PR agents and no one else. Like
I
TLC
wonder if it's
is
the same one
strict.
as David and Annie's.
Maybe.
Because I just talked to her tonight.
Oh, you
about
did?
the party.
How'd it
the Christmas
go?
party. It's going. I've got her down from 1,500 for an hour and a half to 1,000 for 2 hours.
Oh, good.
But we still have to pay the transportation and all that. And I'm trying now. I'm going to go back and say, how about 1,200? I don't want to pay expenses. They can stay for 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be
Does
so
that sound
fun.
like
yes.
What does that sound like? A good negotiating?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't want to pay expenses.
David and Annie they're like the OG couple from 90 Day. They were on a
remember
long.
them.
Yeah.
And her name is Jasmine. I guess I could ask her if she handles Kimberly, but I thought because Kimberly's it will
I
be
think because
over.
here's the problem with Kimberly. She's in a current show, so a lot of times they won't let those people do anything public.
Right, but it won't be.
It's not an
airing
interview.
in
Yeah.
December. If we want her to come to the party, or you want her on the podcast, you can just wait a couple months.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she's hilarious.
I know she's great. We like Kim a
She
lot.
threw a milkshake at him.
Oh,
did you see her do that?
No, I did not.
And it was so funny the way she said it. She's like, he just gets me so irritated. Here I am trying to understand that I need to have, there needs to be a second wife. I don't want to know who it is. I don't want to see her. I don't want anything
I
to
don't
do
want
with
her living in my house
and
with
he
me.
Says, and she said, he just gets me so frustrated. I'm just going to start throwing stuff. She's just like that. It was so cute. She was so funny.
She met this guy because he was on 90 Day with another woman, another white woman, older woman that he was dating, married.
Right.
And then they divorced. So she DM'd him and said, I am a super fan. I
Yes.
love your music because he's a musician as well. And he DM'd her back. And then they started chatting and they became friends. And then she became a super fan friend. And then he flew her out to Tanzania to do a video shoot. And then they eventually became boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. She tried so hard.
She really did. She worked on that a lot. So she finally got her wish, hopefully.
She did, and I don't know. I at first thought that he was just using these women because for his business. He wants to be a star.
Duh. You don't think that anymore?
Well, I didn't think it after Kimberly because he really, I mean, Kimberly's done some things to him now. She's thrown stuff at him and in front of other people, and it's very insulting in that, you know, in
That culture, yeah.
Yeah, so, but he still keeps coming back. Like, can we work this out?
She gives him a lot of stuff.
She runs from him and he follows her. He's like a puppy.
Yeah. Well, I hope they're in love.
And
I really
think,
hope he loves her.
somebody like that can act like that and get somebody. What the hell's wrong with me?
Right.
Why
Maybe we
can't-
need to be brattier.
I know. It's like God. I look
No.
at this and think, oh my
That's not
God.
it.
I'm putting my foot down a lot tonight. No.
Don't we need to be like bitchier and stuff? She's not a bitch. Don't get
Throw
me wrong.
milkshakes at people.
Okay, so we have that, and then we have Yara and Jodie, and this is the woman from Ukraine. She's super beautiful, and Jovie's this dude that like was into strip clubs and strippers, and then met this woman, and they brought her over. They got married. She got pregnant. Boom, right away. And then he left. He has a job where he leaves like months at a time. I can't figure out what he does, but they were driving like
Something
an
on a
Audi.
boat.
He makes a lot of money.
Good money when he goes and does. It's some type of technical engineering type of job. It's not. I mean, the guy has a good job.
Yeah.
But he's always got under my skin. He's just kind of with the strippers and the.
He's got too many teeth. I can't deal with it. Too many
It's
teeth
like
for his
a-
mouth.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you can't help what you look like, but it
It's
just
an
bothers me a
underbite
little
or
bit.
something. But
Their daughter is cute, though.
very cute. But so in this last episode, though, you know, she wants new boobs. Mm-hmm. Because of the.
He
and
even said her boobs don't look the same.
That's why I couldn't believe he says separately. You know, when they interview them. Well, you know, she's right. They really don't look that good. And you know, I like stripper boobs. I like big boobs. I like stripper boobs.
Wow.
What? It doesn't. If he has a job that pays that well, he sure doesn't. He's sure immature.
I know. It doesn't match his
No, not at all.
intellect.
Not at all. That one's kind of boring right now. Other than she's worried about Ukraine.
She's worried about Ukraine, and then the mom,
Yeah.
his mom. Why isn't the mom helping out with the baby? Do you
I
think?
don't know. They got
Something
into
weird's
some
going
type
on.
of fight, and then the mom said that they were making her. Poor Erik, he's so bored.
I know,
They
they're
were
they're
making
both
her-
bored,
They
but
were
I don't care.
making her more of a nanny than a grandmother, and she says, "I'm not going to be your nanny. I'll be the grandmother, but I'm not going to be the nanny."
It didn't sound like they were, but
I don't know.
we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I guess.
No.
And then Angela. Let's talk about Angela because she's the one. You've seen Angela, I think, with Michael. Angela's the one who's from like Kentucky or somewhere, or Alabama, or
Yeah,
Mississippi.
somewhere over there. Yeah.
And she
Florida.
had a major facelift. She had a boob reduction because she had these giant tatas. She lost a ton of
100
weight.
pounds.
And she's in a relationship with her brother.
No,
no.
with Michael.
Michael.
He is from Ethiopia, or
But he's
from Africa somewhere.
He's from Africa, but she's like what 20 years older than him.
20
Yeah.
years older.
Another, you know, I'm so much older than you, but now things are happening. Okay, so in the last
She broke
episode,
apart his car. I saw in.
well, that's coming up.
Oh yeah, she got
She
so mad
shows
she
up
started
there.
like tearing things off of his car.
Yes, she shows up there unannounced. He doesn't know she's going to be there, and so yes, I don't know. We haven't seen that one yet, but what prompted her to go is he started going back on Instagram and he was doing all kinds of flirtatious stuff, and she said, "Get off of Instagram. You're my husband," and he said, "Give me $5,000 and I'll get off of Instagram. Send me $5,000 and I'll close it up." And she's like, "What? You know, this Michael, you know, Michael."
Can you imagine all the women who DM these stars on 90 Day? They must
Oh, I
get
know.
so much attention. And like Michael must get a lot of like DMs from people. Oh, Michael, you're so handsome. I'll marry you.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure they are.
I'll give you your green card. Oh my God.
I don't know, and that's why now she's going over and not letting him know. So it shows her pounding on the door, and he's not answering. She's like, "Oh, he's afraid. He's afraid to answer the door. I'd be afraid too. That woman's going to kill him."
Now look, guys, this show is so popular. They have 90 Day, after the 90 days, before the 90 days, happily ever after, single life. They have
Single Life's tonight. Oh, and Deb. Now I know where Colt
Colt. She's still
got
out on
that
the dating.
horniness.
Oh, yuck.
Yes,
I don't need to
yuck.
see that.
I don't think I'm going to be able to handle her.
And then Big Ed's relationship. Big Ed from San Diego. You know
Big
that?
Ed. Yeah. They're fighting again. They
I
broke
don't-
up 8 times.
I'm not trusting that girl he's with. Something about her, not liking it for him. For him.
Yeah, she's too young.
Yeah.
Once again, it's a situation where they're too young.
Yeah. He's 56. She's 29.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I know. Men.
Yeah.
Men, they always want a young one.
they're that. No comment there. I'm like,
Just kidding. I mean,
these men are
some
with
men don't.
older one, and that's what's so funny. We've got some that are with older women, and then we've got Ed, Big Ed. Yeah, he's not going to come to my party.
You didn't choose him.
I decided not to ask him
Why?
because I don't think they like him. I'm not sure. I remember there was a big fight. Remember the fight that they were just insulting him. They were having on the tell-all. So I thought I'll keep him.
Too much drama.
Yeah, I had the Facebook page up ready to go
I think
to
you should
message him.
do the thing with $1,200 with transportation for 2 hours. David and Annie, they're going to have a great time. I can DM David and say, hey, accept it because it's going to be a lot of fun.
But I'm not going. No, I'm not paying for travel.
No, you shouldn't have to do that.
No,
That's a
I'll
lot
do.
of-
I'll agree to 1,200 3 hours, and I'll pay for their Uber to come over to the party.
Sure.
But just say, David, come on out to San Diego for a weekend. Annie
How
will love
fun.
it.
And get $1,200.
And maybe, yeah. So that's what I'm going to text back to
Okay,
her and
good.
see what she says.
And we are going to the party.
And well, of course you guys are, right?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
You better mark it down on your little calendar.
Oh
where-
yeah, December 10th.
December 10th.
And you too. Write it down. You'll have a great time.
Sure. I don't. What party is
He's
this?
21. Do you think 22?
I am
Do you think
22.
I know, I'm sorry. Do you think he'd
You
be
can bring.
It's a
some young
karaoke
friends.
party.
But it's a big. No,
She
when
has a-
she says that, but it really is a big party. I mean,
It's massive.
and the great singers. It's fun. It's
Do you
fun.
like
And I make
karaoke?
martinis.
I have been to
yeah, those are
many a
good.
karaoke
Well,
party.
you don't drink them, but I make
don't
them.
know if I'm good
I'm
at
into
it,
whiskey
so-
now.
You're not good at it?
Depends on how many
Fireball?
drinks I've had.
No,
Well,
not
like she
Fireball.
said, she makes a good martini.
Peanut butter?
We will see.
Okay, well,
Red
good. You
breast.
got the invite. Fun.
12-year Irish whiskey. It's really good. But anyway, yeah, you totally welcome to come. I just
Sure.
need your email. I'll send out the invite. Anybody that's watching wants to come too. They can come.
Really?
Of course.
Oh
You know,
my
I like
gosh.
it. Might be my last one at that house. So
Why? You're
'Cause,
moving?
I might move over to the other house.
What other? You have another house?
Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes away. It's a smaller house. That house is too big for me. Speaking of dogs,
Oh, tell me. Okay, what do you think? Give me your honest advice. What do you think about my
I haven't met him
situation?
yet. I haven't met Ranger. All I know, and it's so funny because my brother just bought an Aussie Doodle, and he said if he had not gotten her, he would have taken this dog from you because every time you tell someone you've picked up a dog from Mexico, you always hear the same feedback. They are the best and smartest dogs. They are amazing dogs.
Loyal to it, the nth degree.
Yes. Where are they, both of them tonight?
Elvis is punished. He's in my room because he
Oh.
was being a brat, barking at the dog through the window, and Ranger is out in the patio.
Oh, he's out in the patio. He's quiet.
I know he doesn't bark. Only when Elvis barks.
That's
Hear
wonderful.
that, Eric? He's well behaved.
He doesn't bark. He barely whines.
Well,
He's a
because
mixture.
I mean, he was roaming the streets. To him, this is probably like, I don't want to do anything that's going to upset her.
Who
because,
knows? What is his story? It's going to bug me forever. Like, where did he come from?
But you can handle 2 dogs. If I can handle 2 dogs,
She
you
has a
can.
big and a small dog. Did they get
Sorry,
along at
Eric.
first?
Not really. Martini would just snap at her because she was a puppy and she wanted to play, and she's just too little. But they've learned. You know, she's learned, and somehow Naomi never hurt Martini in the midst of all the drama that went on for the first few months.
Months.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
I can't deal. Because it's Elvis is the one that's barking.
No,
barking.
it's a lot of work. I had to hire a trainer. So
Oh,
I
boy.
know you don't have to because I got it. I have all the information. I know how to do it all now. It was barking and everything else. So I can just tell you what she told me.
Do you have like videos or something?
No, but I mean, she came. It was one-on-one training for like 7 weeks.
Can I hire you to
You
train
have to
me?
hire me.
Oh my
Of
God.
course not. I'll
That'd
tell
be
you what
awesome.
I learned.
He doesn't know how to walk on a leash
I can
yet.
show you what I learned.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, if something comes up where you could find him a good home, then that might be what you should do.
Okay.
If you don't think
They're going to get along.
they're going to get along. But I wouldn't just give him away to anybody.
No. I know somebody pretty close to me that wants this
Oh,
dog.
really?
So
Oh, good.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, she texted me last night late, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking about it.
I know. But it's hard when you're the
know.
rescuer.
I know, this little dog. But anyway, well, thanks,
right.
Jodie.
Oh, you're so
Thanks for your
welcome.
input, and thanks for coming. And don't
Thanks,
forget your
Jodie. You
thing.
look
I won't.
lovely.
Thank you. I won't. I won't. And I'll let you know what Jasmine says.
Oh, yes, please do.
I need your email.
Oh, okay. I'll text it to you.
All right,
Thanks, Jodie.
Bye.
Bye.
She's so cute.
I know. I love her. All right. Thank you for dealing with that 90-day thing. I think there's a lot of people that enjoyed that watched the show. Obviously, a lot of people watch it or they wouldn't make so many
Are you
episodes.
watching The Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I'm not.
What?
Because I don't have cable and I forget to watch it. Oh, wait. Oh.
Jodie, are you?
What?
Housewives of Beverly Hills?
Am I what?
Are you
Watching
watching
it.
it?
No, right now. Beverly Hills? No, did it just start?
Yeah. Well, it's like 8 episodes in.
Oh, no, I haven't started.
Oh, this whole Kathy Hilton thing is getting between her and Erica Jane. I don't know what to do.
What's Kathy Hilton? What's wrong? Bye.
Bye. Drive
What's
safe.
wrong with Kathy Hilton?
She had a meltdown in Aspen.
About what?
Well, they're all talking. So it was last night, and I didn't watch it until today. I watched it on Prime, not Amazon Prime, but Peacock, and it starts out with Lisa Rinna saying, "We were in the Sprinter on the way home, and she was throwing things and screaming and crying and saying she was going to take Kyle down." And I'm like, "Oh boy."
That sisterhood is not really.
And then the previews for next
Well.
week look off the charts.
Oh my God. You guys, I watched a show. I started watching it. It was like a school night. So I had to get up at 4. I started watching it at 9. I'm like, I'll watch one episode. They're like 24, 30 minutes. It varies, but they're all under a half hour.
Dahmer?
No, which I thought was slow and dumb. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was a little slow.
No, The Patient.
Oh, I told you it was
Oh,
good. Yeah,
my God.
isn't it awesome?
That guy that plays the serial killer is
Yeah.
so good and creepy.
He's so creepy.
Steve Carell plays a therapist who is kidnapped by a serial killer, and the serial killer wants to stop killing, and he wants the therapist to do one-on-one and help him stop killing.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's on FX, but it goes to Hulu.
Yes, I saw it on Hulu.
But now I'm all caught up, and there's episodes every
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm all caught up too. I stayed up way too late. I
it's
could not.
so
stop.
good.
It's so good. Steve
Yeah.
Carell is amazing in that role.
Yeah, he's very good.
Okay, let's do Double D. It's time for Double D.
Hope you're ready.
I'm really ready. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear about.
Adam Levine.
Yes. What's the latest with that guy? He had a model wife, a third kid on the way. What the hell?
Just goes to show it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, there's always someone willing to cheat on you.
Or there's somebody that gets sick of hooking up
shit.
with you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we'll just start off with that.
Okay.
So Adam Levine had a woman named Summer
Sumner.
Stroff, right? Who came out and said, well, you know, he was DMing me and telling me how hot I was. Now, comparing the two together, it's like comparing an apple with a raisin.
Really? She's not
I mean, she's pretty, but
not like Bahate Prince Lou.
no, she's beautiful.
I don't know.
She's Victoria's Secret
But
woman.
she is very,
Yeah.
very pretty. And she's got, from what it looks like, a very nice personality. You know, for
So what is
being a
this woman
Victorian.
saying? That they actually had an affair?
that they had an affair and that he
How long was the
e-
affair? Did she
almost
say?
a year.
Oof.
And then he was saying, he would say stuff to her like, you know, that total backpedaling and like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, but you know, you're so hot. How can I not? That's stupid stuff. But
I'm going to name my baby after you.
I'm going to name my baby after you.
He asked for her permission too.
Yeah.
Which is so
Like,
weird.
The wife wasn't going to say,
Where'd you get that?
Why that name?
Right.
So now, he came out and said, this isn't true. Yes, I was involved in some inappropriate messaging. Well, now a whole handful of other women have come out.
That say that they've hooked up with them or that
he's been engaged in online messaging and, oh my God, you're so hot and all this stuff. I'm going to say probably a sex addict.
Oh, you're already diagnosing him?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do my self-diagnosis, Dr. Rimmer.
It's just an ego thing. He's a man who is super famous and he got bored.
Yeah. I think it's all.
He's a pregnant
ego-driven.
wife and he wants to flaunt his stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so now I'm wondering how he's going to manage that because all these women are coming out with all these DMs, and videos of him talking to them. Like he's sending little video snippets.
He doesn't seem like a very nice person to me.
I've heard.
He seems really stuck up
Yeah.
or stuck on himself. Like, don't touch me.
Well,
Don't
did you
look at
see
me.
the footage that came out maybe 7 months ago about him on stage, and that girl got on the stage and she, she wasn't a Victoria's Secret model, but the look he gave
went like
her,
this and he was like, ew, ew.
yeah, he was like,
ew.
get her off me.
Wasn't it one of his concerts though?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone just jumps on stage, regardless if she's pretty or not, I'd be caught off guard.
Oh yeah,
Right, but
the-
would you go, ew, ew?
like the look he gave her and the
I don't know.
I don't know
if
about
you do
you.
that.
I would definitely probably give her like a "What the hell are you doing?" look. Because I mean,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
You don't know what her intentions
right,
are.
exactly,
on
for
stage.
sure, yeah. But this should be interesting. Mm-hmm. Dancing with the Stars hit with 4 cases of COVID.
Is it currently on?
Yeah, but it's on Peacock, I think. Everything now is on a network that's a paid network.
God, I haven't watched any of these shows since I got rid of cable.
No.
Because you have to search for the things you want to watch. And
I never watched Dancing with the Stars.
I did,
anyway.
and then I got sick of it.
I thought it kind of peaked like in 2005.
I totally agree with you.
They just listed the cast, and I thought, I don't even know who most of these people are.
Right. Yeah.
Queer as Folk reboot was canceled on Peacock after 1 season. The original was a really good show. I have not seen the new one.
Didn't they do a Netflix? Didn't they have Queer or Queer Eye?
Queer
or Queer
Eye.
as Folk. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a show.
That was a show.
Like
and
a drama,
I think
right?
it was on HBO.
Ah,
yeah.
I was getting
Yeah.
the two confused. Oh, that's not good.
No. Did you watch You on Netflix?
I love you.
So season 4 is now being split in half. So it sets to premiere. The dates for the premiere are in 2023.
Damn it.
That's
it's
a
too far
long
away.
time.
That's a good show. The last season was good.
Was that? I started the
Yes.
first season, then I just didn't get into it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Same.
Wow.
I
Really?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I just
Maybe you have to
didn't
be a
get
chick or
into it.
something. Maybe it's a chick thing.
It's a very, I want to say, characters are just very hard to like. I feel like
Yeah, I just didn't really
painfully
like
self-centered
any of them.
and
Yeah,
just ridiculous.
I didn't particularly care for them.
I was into it.
Don't Worry, Darling takes in $19 million. The crew says that they all signed like an affidavit saying that there was no arguing between Olivia Wilde and Florence Pugh. So they're contradicting the rumors that have said that there was a lot of arguing going on.
I heard there was like a screaming match or
Yeah,
something.
they're saying that there wasn't, but someone noted that all the people that signed the affidavit are big high rollers associated with the movie.
I thought someone just came forward and released a bunch of like confirming that there was a giant screaming match and like a bunch of arguments between Florence Pugh and Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, I heard that too. So that's interesting that all these people are saying
What's
Probably
the-
got paid for it.
what are the critics saying? Good, bad?
No, that
the
it's-
movie?
That it's terrible.
Great direction, terrible story.
Yeah.
Oh, so she got a great directing nod?
Well, as in it's well shot.
Well shot. Yeah, cinematography, and
Yeah.
then it.
But bad story?
Yeah.
Oh.
Most,
Olivia
most
Wilde
critics
wrote the
have
story, too.
most critics have said that Florence Pugh was very good though.
But it won the box office. I mean, there wasn't really anything else out, right?
19 million is not a ton. How
But-
long has it been out for? Is that just the weekend box office?
2 weeks, I think.
19 million is not that much for 2 weeks.
But there's probably nothing else out.
What's that?
Oh, that was a note to myself to make sure to watch Abbott Elementary.
I know there's that, and there's another one with Johnny Knoxville. What is Johnny Knoxville in? He's in a
Jackass.
show. No, I know, but he's
But
in
it's
he's in a
new-
sitcom now that's
Oh.
supposed to be great about elementary schools.
Oh,
It's
or something.
It's on Hulu, and I think it's called Reboot.
Yes,
Yes, and it is funny. I watched the
really
first
wanna watch
episode.
that.
Yeah, and it was very funny. Rihanna will be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show.
I love
Next
it.
year.
It's gonna be huge. And if you've seen her fashion show videos,
Oh yeah, the Fenty.
insane. Those dancers do things I've never seen
Yeah.
anybody do in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so entertaining.
It is. It's going to be good.
Good for her. I
Yeah.
love this choice. I'm totally excited.
Yeah.
February, right? Yeah.
I guess.
Yes, February.
Is that when the Super Bowl?
Yes, usually, right?
I have no clue.
February.
That sounds about right, though.
I'll take
Or
your words for
Maybe
it.
Thank you.
March, but
Okay, so care to hear something interesting about now? Does I was gone? Does anybody know what Madonna did that everybody's so upset about? Is it just the fact that she's not acting her age, or did she do or say something that?
What did you hear about?
All I saw was on my feed, was somebody saying, "Oh, Madonna, come on, this is ridiculous." Now I don't know if it's her filters that she uses, but
While you read that, I'll look it up.
yes, all of Madonna's boyfriends since 2008 have been at least 28 years younger than her. So, her current boyfriend is only, his name is Andrew Darnell. He's only 23.
Dude.
And she is 64.
Good for her. Why not?
She divorced Guy Ritchie, who was 10 years younger. She had a fling with Alex Rodriguez. He was 17 years younger. Darnell, the current boyfriend, is also younger than Madonna's daughter, Lourdes, who's 25, and 2 years older than her 21-year-old son, Rocco. She dyed her hair red and has been going crazy. Before this current boyfriend, she had a boyfriend named Kevin Sampaio, who is 28 years younger when they dated.
Dang.
And they dated for 2 years.
Okay, here she is with the red hair.
Brooklyn Sumhoro was 33 years her junior. They met at a party in 2015 when he was 24 and she was 57.
She likes the boys in their 20s.
She had 29 years on Timur Steffens, a dancer she dated for 7 months in 2014. Before that, she dated a guy named Brahim Zabait for 3 years, beginning in 2010, and they were 28 years apart. Kicking things off was Yezu Luz, who was just 21 when Madonna started
Jesus.
hitting that.
Not Jesus.
Oh, they were
Jesus.
29
Jesus.
years apart.
Wow. Madonna delights fans with X-rated snaps as she debuts long ginger hairdo. Could that be it?
That's probably it.
Okay. Where she has her legs spread wide open.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Guess who I'm going to see in concert?
Oh my God. Somebody you'd have to pay me to see.
You might like it.
I don't think so. If it's one of your songstresses,
It is
I
not.
can't. Is it a guy?
Yes.
Elton John.
Nope.
What?
Adam Lambert.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
Did you get tickets already?
I did.
Who are you taking? Me?
Oh, do you want to go?
Yeah.
pass. Maybe next time.
He's thinking about it, but he really doesn't want to take me, but now he thinks he might have to. Come on.
If anyone wants to take me to Elton John, though, I would.
I would love to go to Elton John. Me too.
I looked.
Take me.
The nosebleed tickets are crazy expensive.
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
Aren't they
yeah.
like $400 or
I
something?
think like the worst seats you can get are like $250 or something.
Pachanga, right? That's where he's playing. It was
I
Sports
think so.
Arena.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Sports Arena.
And that's coming up pretty soon.
Yes, and then right after that, I'm going to see Belinda Carlisle.
Oh wow! I won't go. I don't want to go to that one.
That's going to be good.
Take me to Adam Lambert. Who are you taking?
A friend.
Girl or boy?
Boy.
I think that. Have you invited him yet?
Yes.
And I already said yes.
Oh, my. You guys, dang it. Always left out. Always. Are you done?
Def Leppard, Motley Crue set career records with the stadium tour.
Yeah, that tour that just came to town was their highest of their entire career.
How much they brought in?
I love this. Good. They're older. Good for you. How much?
4.96 million per night.
Per night?
Per night.
That's
And then,
awesome.
Not that any of us care. I am not going to try it.
You will.
I will not.
If it's presented to you, you will.
No.
If you find it at TJ Maxx, you will.
No.
Not even then?
No.
Okay.
Brad Pitt has a new skincare line that uses grapes from his vineyard. Of course he does.
The one that he's fighting with Angelina Jolie over?
It's called La Domaine.
It's probably butt-ass expensive, too.
And guess who his inspiration was?
Who?
Gwyneth Paltrow, his ex-girlfriend.
Everybody loves Gwyneth.
He says, and I quote, "No, not everybody."
No, all the people that have dated her, seems like they...
She's kind of hated, actually, for no real reason. But
No, but you know what? She hasn't done a movie in 100 years, but when she would make the circuits for, the films to promote, the promotional circuits that she would go on, and she would be on talk shows and stuff. Did you ever notice how put off she seems? So, like the interviewer would say, well, Gwyneth, welcome to the show. And she'd go, what do you mean? She always seems so
Really?
irritated. Yeah.
We forgot to talk about something. We're going to save it for Thursday, though.
What?
Are you done first?
Yes, I am.
We need to talk about the results of the sex test. Okay, but stop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stop you right here.
Okay.
Because we're going to talk about it on Thursday.
Okay.
Find out the results of the sex test that we have now taken 1 full week. 7 days worth of sex test, right? You still had some left, right?
Yep.
Enough? Okay.
Hey, do you have...
One of us had results like crazy. One of us didn't.
I just have a question. Do you still have that container?
I do.
I'd like it, please.
You can guess which one may had the good results. Anyway, thank you for watching so much on Instagram and on YouTube, and thank you for listening. I think this is like our 309th episode or something like that.
God, you're amazing.
10th, 11th? Yeah. You're amazing. No, you're amazing.
No, you're amazing.
We started this thing together.
We did. And we're going to finish it
We're
together.
going to finish it together.
We're going to be old and crotchety and just...
We're still going to have these same janky-ass mics.
and you're just going to be a skeleton with big implants.
Right.
Yep.
And tape in hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to be a skeleton with big saggy balls.
And a big giant white beard.
Then I'm going to look like ZZ Top.
And then Brian will be
Brian will still
married
look like
with a
he's,
small baby.
and he'll still look like he's 21
Exactly.
years old.
Totally. 100%. Thank you, Baja Coast Realty, for your
Thank you,
sponsorship.
Baja Coast
and
Realty.
ADR Wellness
And
for
ADR
all of your
Wellness.
therapy needs. Make sure you go to adrwellness.com. And with that, love your podcast. Not the day.
Why?
It just isn't.
It's not.
You need to read the room. Brian, that was a good end
just had to look at my kid. That's all
to
I
a
had to do.
podcast.
Oh my goodness.
I put a good ribbon on it and I
You
locked
did.
it down.
You did.
All
that
you
bow
needed to
was
say
so pretty.
was love your podcast, and that's it. And then we're out and we do another show.
You know what would be really funny?
What?
Is if you were, just straight out the door on this one, and on Thursday, really difficult.
Yeah. God, I could really be I could really be unpleasant on Thursday's show.
We could keep the show going for another extra 15,
We
20
could.
minutes.
Okay.
Do you realize?
Love your podcast.
Oh my God. Love you, my sweet babies.